Good evening and welcome to the Sky Zone HD Game of the Week. We are here at Ashe County High School tonight, where Ashe County welcomes the Elkin Elks from off the mountain tonight. We are at 3-2, and Elkin comes in at 3-2. And Mark, it's a pretty evenly matched up. We thought these two teams would, be evenly as when we come into it tonight. So I expect a pretty close game tonight.
Oh yeah, of course. Last year was a barn burner down there in Elkin, of course, and we pulled it out at the end. The game was, I think, we ended up winning by 14 or something, but pretty much both teams got the same players back. Of course, like we talked about last week, Elkin, I'm going to call it an upset, especially on their home field. Starmount upset Elkin a little bit, and in the preseason, all the talk was about the Bucking Elks. So we know we're going to be in for a battle, and we got to play a good football game tonight.
Yeah, that gets us right into our black points to know. Last year, Ashe did defeat Elkin 49-36, which was really a shootout, which we come away with, late in that fourth quarter.
Yeah, of course, the big pass play and then the interception for a touchdown return late really put the game away. And like you say, we jumped all over them. Then next thing you know, we're down a touchdown, up a touchdown, down. It was just an absolute shootout down there last year.
And our second black points to know is the defense must be disciplined tonight. Elkin's a very balanced team. They run it well and they pass it well, and so Ashe has to really stay at home.
Oh yeah, that's pretty much all year. You got to be disciplined football. We can't let this quarterback get outside after watching on film. From last year to this year, it does look like that Elkin is a little bit more so far in the preseason, more of trying to be a power running team like back in the old days. But no, they got the athletes. They'll be able to do both. So, like you say, the defense has played well all year. They just need to keep it up.
And our third black points to know is we cannot beat ourselves. A good team against like Elkin, you can't have the turnovers and you can't have the costly penalties. Even in our victories against Allegheny and Avery and West Caldwell, we've had those mistakes, but we've been able to overcome them. It'd be tough to overcome those mistakes against Elkin.
Oh yeah, and you're in conference play, and it's absolutely, and we say it every week, and we talked about it before we went on the air. I'm ready for this team to come out here and not have the turnovers and stuff offensively and make the mistakes, and maybe that'll happen tonight. But, absolutely. I think, a lot of football games last week, we won the turnover battle, but we still turned the football over and got 2 touchdowns called back for holding penalties, or one, I think. But anyway, yeah, we've got to play just a good, fundamentally sound football and not make mistakes.
Our Dr. Pepper players to watch for Elkin is the quarterback, Ty Townsend. As we talked about earlier, he's such a dual-threat quarterback. You can't just play against the run. You can't play against the pass. And when he does run, he throws very accurately on that run.
Oh, he is watching him on film scares me to death.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, he, like you said, he's dual threat. He can do it all, and he does it all very well.
And our Ashe player to watch tonight is the junior Drake Elliott, number 21. Drake's got a lot of responsibilities, not just tonight in stopping the run, but Drake's going to have to play in a lot of coverage tonight.
Yeah, if we play like we've been playing, we play some man and stuff, Drake's going to get, lined up on a running back or something, which he usually does a pretty good job with that. So, yeah, and Drake's a steady, smart football player. So, don't make a whole lot of mistakes. But, yeah, he's going to have a good night for us.
The Huskies will receive the football to get the game started. Looks like Shepard and Peterson are back deep for the Huskies. As we get ready to kick off this football Friday night here in Ashe County. Great weather night, a little overcast, perfect weather, perfect temperature for football.
Oh, it's just a beautiful, gorgeous night in the mountains here in Ashe County, West Jefferson, North Carolina tonight for a football game. It's just absolutely perfect temperature. It's just lovely.
Kicking off the football for Elkin is the sophomore Brady Shigart. He is a sophomore.
Here we go. Now, let's go.
And the football is in the air here in football Friday night. And it's a short kick going to be taken by Peterson at about the 20. Makes one guy miss. He's going to get to the 25, still on his feet, all the way up to about the 32, 33-yard line. So great starting field position for the Huskies. And here comes that Husky offense led by that senior-dominated line and senior cornerback Luke Hudler.
Yeah, just, of course, we say it all the time. Need to get off to a good start. You know, we are aggressive offensively, so we like to get the ball first, and we like to come out and score and set the tone.
Good to see number 1 Austin Poe back in the lineup tonight after getting shaken up in the first half of that Allegheny game. Hudler comes out, hands it off to Peterson. First drive of the game. He might got back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be close.
Yeah, he probably did. If anything, lost a half a yard or got back to the line of scrimmage there. You know, get you a run in there, get everybody on their feet and get us loosened up here. Of course, brings up 2nd and 10, but you got to expect that Buck and Elks are going to key on Mr. Peterson tonight.
Also good to see Dylan Hutchinson back in the lineup tonight. We're going to throw on first down, and he's got Poe open and just overthrows him. Poe had a step, but that's a hard one to make on the kind of the stop and go there.
Yeah, a little stop and go there, just off his fingertips there. We need to make that play right there. Pretty good pass, good route, just didn't connect on it that time.
Yeah, the number 7, Ty Townsend, our Dr. Pepper player to watch, was lined up on Poe as one of the DBs. So it's 3rd and long for the Huskies. Hudler in the shotgun. Peterson to his right. Looks to throw on 3rd and long. Throws across the middle. He's got Cold Iron for the first down. And Cold Iron's going to fight for extra yards. Big pickup on 3rd down. That Huskies keep this offense on the field.
Oh, yeah, big play right there. Good route, good throw. He put that, I'm hard on him sometimes, but he put that ball in a small window right there. And Cold Iron made a very nice play. Just a big play here.
1st and 10 for the Huskies. Going to hand it off to Peterson once again. He breaks free. He's got 8, 9, 10 yards. He's still on his feet. He's going to pick up another Husky first down. Good run on first down by the Huskies.
Nice hold by that line up there. The line played good last week, just really good. And they're continuing that same trend, like you said. And I tell you, Peterson gets a lot of yards after contact. Just a good power run right there.
1st and 10 once again for the Huskies. Going to go 4 wide receivers. Peterson to Hudler's right. Looks like Hudler's going to change the play. And fakes the handoff to Peterson. He's going deep. He's got Cold Iron wide open. And Cold Iron's got it. And it will be a Husky touchdown. Great play change by Hudler at the line.
Usually, I guess I didn't get the first signal. Looked like they run 95 right there, which ended up being, but I was afraid Hudler was changing it to all goes, and they were really playing us back right there. But that's just a great route and great throw, and the looked like the safety just sort of forgot where he was supposed to go. Great start right there.
Yeah, good start to this Huskies offense as they come out and score with 10:37 left here in the first quarter. The PAT is up, and it is good. And we'll look at that Hudler to Cold Iron connection on the touchdown on our K&K stitch-in screen instant replay.
Okay, let's take a look here. Just the start we wanted here tonight. Your Ashe County Ford Drive summary. It took the Huskies 5 plays to go about 70 yards, and it ended in a touchdown pass from Luke Hudler to Corbin Cold Iron and Timothy Peterson, and added the extra point. So with 10:37 left in the first quarter, your Ashe County Huskies 7, Bucking Elks 0.
Great start for this Huskies offense, and now we'll see if the defense can come out. Nothing would be bigger than them getting a stop right here.
Oh, yeah, just, set the tone with your offense. But, and we still sort of hold our breath about this defense, but we need to stop.
Yeah, they've played beyond measure.
Yeah, and like we talked last year, it started in a conference play last year. They've gotten better and better, and they just continue to get better. But, yeah, of course, we want to see it again, and it would definitely be a big deal if we could get a stop right
And it's always been those teams with speed on the outside that's really concerned us.
Yeah, and that's what they've got. So if we can keep them inside, hopefully, and tackle well, because we didn't tackle well at Allegheny the first half. So, but yeah, this defense step out here and get us a big stop.
Kicks taken at the 15, up across the 25, still on his feet at the 30, 34-yard line. Looks like we're going. Ball may have come loose. Huskies think they got it, and looks like the Huskies got the ball. Great start to this first quarter for the Huskies.
Yeah, and I hate to say it, it's early in the game, but we need to take advantage of this turnover here and just really let these guys know, And I'll say this at Elkin last year, we jumped out to a big lead, so we're going to have to play. But, yeah, just get a turnover and take advantage of it, of course.
Yeah, because, turnovers really don't do you much good if you don't take advantage of them.
Yeah.
So we'll come out 4 wide receivers, 2 receivers each side. Peterson to Hudler's right. 1st and 10, ball on the 35-yard line. Hudler looks to throw on first down, and he gets it to Poe on the shallow. He's got 5, going to try to get 6, 7 yards in a chicken fight there with the defensive back.
Just a little shallow route there, That's basically a long handoff. Picked up a nice 5 yards on first down. Didn't have Elkin had him covered deep, so he takes his underneath guy, and Poe does a good job doing the rest.
Trips to the boundary side. Poe, the long receiver to the field. They're going to split him out even more. It's like he's going to have single coverage on the outside. And hand off to Peterson up the middle. And he's going to be just a few yards short of the first down.
Pretty good hole right there opened up by that line again. He picks up about 4, but Elkin fielded it pretty quick. He's coming off a little shaking up there, but he took a pretty good little pop to the shoulder.
Yeah, it looks like a stinger.
Yeah, it looks like a stinger. I believe he'll be fine.
Still 3 receivers to this side. Poe, the lone receiver, to the top. Others looking for Poe, and he throws it almost intercepted. Got lucky there.
Yeah, the safety stayed back on that right there and broke on that football real good. That ball should have been picked off. Looked like he had Poe for a minute, but boy, he had the running back in the flats just wide open. Big 4th down play here.
Yeah, kind of in that in between. Too long for a field goal and too close for a punt. So it'll be 4th and 4 for the Huskies. 9:09 to go here in the first quarter. Huskies do lead 7-0. Hudler looks to throw on 4th down and gets it to LaCroix out in the flats. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. Big pickup on 4th down. And there's the running back in the flats that you want him hitting the 3rd down.
Yeah, he was, of course, that time we had the blocking and everything over there, but really it just cleared him out there. But that's just a nice read, nice route by LaCroix. Good throw, good blocking downfield for him to pick up the first down.
1st and 10 for the Huskies. Handoff is to LaCroix on first down, and number 44 for Elkin. That is Boone Beaver back in the backfield real quick on that snap.
Boone Beaver is a ball player. I think he's a sophomore. His brother's maybe a junior or senior, and the Beaver boys are pretty daggone good.
So it will be 2nd and 10 for the Huskies. Hudler looks to throw, trying to get to Poe, and overthrows. That's probably a pretty good miss right there.
Yeah, we better be glad he threw that one high, I think. It's going to bring up another 3rd and 10 here, but I don't know what he's seen right there. But, yeah, Poe was double covered that time, so we got to get our eyes around and see some people's because he's been getting time to throw it.
So 3rd and 10 once again for the Huskies. Ball on the 20-yard line. Hudler looks to throw, gets it out to Cold Iron in the flats, and incomplete. That's one we got to come up with.
Yeah, I think might have heard a few little footsteps right there. But, yeah, and if he makes a guy miss, he's got a chance to at least get the first down or whatever. But great, and I will say this, great job by the offensive line so far here early in the game, giving him plenty of time to look around and throw it. So we needed to connect on that one, but big 4th down play.
It's 4th and 10 for the Huskies. 4 wide receivers. Hudler's got pressure, and he's going to go down. And so it will be turnover on down for the Huskies. That's almost a cover set. He didn't have anywhere to go with the football.
No, he didn't have anywhere to go with the football, and they just brought the pressure up the middle a little bit. The line just collapsed it there. But I'll say this, that might have been the throw last year where he had to throw it in there, so that's not a bad sack.
Yeah, I was just going to say that's probably a pretty good sack. Didn't try to do anything with the football.
Yeah, just, don't force it in there and You see if this defense, of course, first time they've been out here tonight, see what they got for them.
So the Huskies can't capitalize on the turnover. Still leading 7-0. 8:25 to go here in the first. Elkin takes over 1st and 10 from their 30-yard line. And is a handoff up the middle to number 10, Cortland Sturdivant.
Yeah, it looked like we had a little good job, though, just a 2-yard gain. Gabe Bear filled that hole pretty quick there. So great job by Gabe. Good job by the defense on that first play.
So we'll bring up 2nd and 9 for Elkin. 7:52 to go here in the first. Huskies still lead 7-0. 2 wide receivers for the Elks. And they look to throw on 2nd down and almost picked off. Christopherson almost had the pick, but then Elkin picked up the 1st down after that.
Yeah, he broke on that ball pretty good and just missed it. Great job by Drake coming up behind and making the tackle. Nice play there by the Elkin offense.
They now have it on their own 47-yard line.
So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 47 for Elkin. I formation. And they hand it off back the middle, and he's broken through the defensive line into the secondary. That's number 9, Tyler Mays.
And like we said, what I saw on film, of course, and they're going to do some outside stuff, but they do like to sort of set up the outside stuff with the power runs up the middle. And right there, it looked like Zach Bear just ran right by him. Had a little penetration in there, but don't break.
Absolutely. Will be 1st and 10 from the Husky 40. And handoff once again. And he tries to cut to the backside. And LaCroix's right there, and somebody come in and help him clean up.
Yeah, Elkin's opened a pretty good hole right there on the counter play, but we've done a pretty good job. Picked up about 5 good tackle. We missed the first tackle, looked like we were a little high right there. So, and then LaCroix cleaned it up. But.
And Mark, I think Elkin's very content with 3 or 4 yards at a time, just driving the football down.
Yeah, so far the way they've played this year, that's what they've done. And, they're using the play clock. They want to limit our possessions.
And handoff as an option to the left side. And good job, that Husky defense. They stretched that one out.
I tell you what, that is about as good as I've seen us play the option in 2 years.
Absolutely.
They had the quarterback covered, the pitchman covered, and they come up and made the tackle. And, we had 3 on them. And to go back to this Elkin style here, I know after, of course, North Surrey runs the air raid, and they beat North Surrey 21-17, which North Surrey's a very good team. And I know after Coach Hampton and them talked to some of them guys down there, this is exactly what they done. North Surrey didn't have many possessions. So they've got to get some stops.
They flip the defense, and the quarterback's going to keep it. And he's up the middle. He's going to have the 1st down, it looks like. But then tackled by a host of Huskies.
Yeah, they just opened a good little hole right there, and he just barely got the 1st down. But like you said, 3rd and 5, that's where they want to be. They're moving the chains, and the clock's running, and our offense is standing over here on the sideline.
Yeah, and we talked about it earlier. When he takes off, it looks like he's going to break every one of them.
Yeah, he is definitely quick.
So it'll be 1st and 10 from the Husky 29, 5:44 to go here in the first quarter. Ashe County does lead 7-0. He's going to roll out, and he's going to take off, but the Husky defense stretched it out. Minimal gain there.
He might have lost a yard or 2. Nah, he's going maybe back to the line of scrimmage there. Yeah, he got back to the line of scrimmage. That's a very nice job right there, stringing that out, because like you say, he had that ball out there like he was going to throw it, but I think that was a run the whole way.
2nd and 10 for the Elks. Townsend under center. And we got a flag. May have too many people on the field. Illegal substitution against Elkin. So Huskies take that break.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you know, it sort of goes back to like me and you talked last week. They're not going to be as comfortable behind the chains. So that's a big deal right there. But athletic, don't fall asleep on the pass. We know they're going to run the football, but they're also going to mix the pass in there some. But, yeah, that's, you know, now that made it 2nd and 15. So.
2nd and 15, ball on the 34-yard line. 5:30 to go here in the first quarter. And handoff right up the middle, and somebody grabbed him. He might have got back to the original line of scrimmage to make it 3rd and 10.
Yeah, Huskies are doing a good job closing them holes down pretty quick right there. I thought he was going to sneak through there. Looked like I couldn't tell who. Maybe Zach Barrett got his hand up there and slowed him down a little bit. Then his buddies come to help him.
So it'll be 3rd and 11, it looks like, for Elkin. Big 3rd down here. Really want to try to keep this to minimal because you know they're probably going to go for it on 4th down.
Absolutely. This is definitely 4-down territory. Screen.
Yeah, setting up the screen pass. And he break 2 tackles. He's going to pick up about 7 yards, it looks like, maybe 8.
Yeah, they had a lot of success with that play down there last year. And, you know, we missed a couple of tackles right there, but that's okay. We got him down. It's going to bring up 4th in about 5. So, big, like we say, of course, another big play right here. I'd like to keep him out of the end zone.
Yeah, big 4th down. 4th and 5, ball on the 24-yard line. 4:22 to go here in the first. Huskies lead 7-0. Townsend under center. 2 wide receivers. And the handoff on. He fell down. Big break for the Huskies.
Yeah, had a little rain this week, and like you say, that was a big break. He had a lot of room over there, but it did look like he was trying to throw it there. The rollout didn't throw it, but that's just a huge break, and this offense needs to do something with the football right here. Good job by the defense.
Yeah, it must be a little slick there. He fell down. The official fell down.
Well, it's a little wore out in there.
Yeah, well, we've had a lot of rain, and there's, you know, been a lot of football played on here the last few nights.
Yeah, with the pee-wee ball and everything else. It's good to see Peterson back in the game.
And it looks like we got a timeout on the field. And not sure what the timeout's for. Maybe a clock situation. They keep looking at the clock. And as the clock looks like they added some time back. So 4:05 to go here in the first quarter. Huskies take over 1st and 10 from the Elkin 24-yard line. And Huller looks to throw, and he's going to take off, and he's going to get what he can. And probably a good decision there by Luke.
Yeah, thought he was going to throw it out here just a little cold iron. Then he looked at Branson, but he was covered. So that is a pretty good decision right there to not make a bad play and make a positive play.
Huller looks to throw on 2nd down. He's got nowhere to go. Everybody's covered up. Then he's got cold iron down the sideline. He's across the 50 to the 40. He's still on his feet up to the 35, 36-yard line. He's finally right out of bounds. There is an official with his hat off. I don't know if we stepped out of bounds or if they stepped out of bounds.
We'll see what happened right here. I don't know. Maybe Rupley got ran into or something. We need to get him off the sidelines. He's got to stay back. I don't know what they're going to call right here. On it.
Well, let's see what the call is. They're still conferencing.
If he not touching, tag on it. Touching, illegal touching.
So it'll be an illegal touching against Ashe County.
Yeah, just evidently he must have just stepped out and didn't realize it. And he cannot be the first one to touch the football, so it had to be on cold iron. But but he just lost where he was at on the field. So that's a big break for the Bucking Elks right there. So this mistake early, just going to have to see if we can make up for it. They ain't got a clue.
So it'll be first and long now for the Huskies. Huge penalty on first down.
Legal touching penalty is called against Ashe County.
Did we not replay?
Back 10 yards from the original.
No, this will be second down. That's right.
So it is second and long for the Huskies. And handoff is to Peterson. He makes two guy miss. He's still on his feet across the 40, up to the 45. Good hard run by Timothy Peterson.
Yeah, Peterson got a lot of that back right there. Of course, he got about 15 yards of it, so at least he made it reasonable third. It's going to be about third and called it a long 7 or 8.
Third down for the Huskies. Luke looks to throw. Throws across the middle to Shepard. He's got the first down, and he's fighting for extra yards. Hope they don't rip the football out, but he will have enough for a Husky first down.
Yeah, you can't, I'm like you can't fault the kid for falling or fighting for extra yardage, but sometimes it's just wise just to go down. Good, nice throw and catch right there.
First and 10 for the Huskies. Ball on the Elkin 44-yard line. Hudler turns, hands the ball off to Peterson. He makes one guy miss. He's going to be brought down just short of the line of scrimmage.
By Austin Longworth, and again, second 10 now for the Huskies.
So it'll be second and 11 now for Ashe County. Ashe County leads 7-0, 2:28 to go here in the first quarter. Hudler in the gun. Fakes the handoff. He's got Cold Iron on the go route and just overthrows him.
Yeah, he needs to not put as much air under that ball right there. That ball's got to get to him quicker. Had him open, just overthrow him, didn't connect on it.
That's when you just want to see him. You just hit it right in the numbers with.
Yeah, just, as soon as he come open, he should have just, as Coach Piscopo likes to say, he should have stuck it in there and not put a little bit of air under it.
Seen Logan Richardson come in for the Huskies as looks like Hunter Knight's helmet came off. Hudler looks to throw. He's got Poe open, and Poe slips and falls, and it's just a slippery night out here tonight.
That's the number 1 Austin play.
Yeah, then I think Poe would at least got the first down there, but it's going to bring up another fourth down, and there's no need to punt right here. So it's going to be a huge third and about 3 or 4 play here.
Fourth down for the Huskies. 4 wide receiver, Poe to this side, 3 to the field side. They're going to motion that's Raina, number 9. Hudler looks to throw on fourth down. He's got all kinds of time and just a miscommunication. I'm not sure who he's trying to get that one to.
It looked like he was trying to throw the shallow route to Poe there, and I'm like you. I don't know what happened there anyway. It was just didn't connect, and so we're going to turn it over on downs again and see what this defense can do.
Yeah, so after the fast start for the Huskies, the offense is kind of stalled on us.
Yeah, we've moved it in between the numbers, and then, of course, we got the big play took away with the unfortunate stepping out of bounds here, but just got to keep playing.
So it'll be first and 10 for Elkin, ball on the 36-yard line, and they're going to get right back maybe to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, so far so good. This Husky defense is really, this is Elkin's second possession. We've had it 3 times. So, but this defense, they moved the ball a little bit. The bend but don't break mentality there. That's a good stop on first down. Not to let them get anything because they want it at 3rd and 5 and so on.
Yeah, the longer we can keep them behind the chains, the better off we'll be. Second and 10, just over a minute to go here in the first quarter. Huskies lead by 7, and he slips again. And, Mark, it must just be all kinds of slick down here now.
I'll tell you, that field must be a little slicker than normal. I haven't seen that many people slip, but it is what it is. Both teams are playing on it, so big slip down for us there. Maybe we can figure out how to keep our feet. But
maybe we can switch to some longer cleats at halftime.
There you go. We'll get the Rydell rep up here.
So it'll bring 3rd and 11 for Elkin. Definitely not the situation they want to be in. Come out in the power I, stay in the power I, 2 wide receivers. Townsend under center, looks to throw. He's going to roll to his right. He's got a man deep and throws it short and they call it incomplete. He had a man deep.
Yeah, he had a man deep and a man short, and we had pretty decent coverage, but he decided to throw it to the short guy and just threw it a little low. We had good coverage there, so that's going to force a punt. So 2 times out, 2 stops, and maybe this offense can get out here and we got Branson Shepard back. Maybe he can give us a big play here on the return.
Hoping for good ball security here with 17.4 seconds to go in the first quarter. Huskies lead 7-0. Elkin back to punt. Punt is in the air and takes a bounce, and we're just going to get away from it. It's going to die at about the 26-yard line, so that's where the Huskies will take over here with 6 seconds to go in the first quarter.
We'll have to snap it at least one time here, and then let's just see if we can we move the football. We just need to sustain a drive and put this thing in the end zone.
Last play of the first quarter here for the Huskies as Hudler just turns around and hands it off to Peterson. He's got a big hole. He's across the 40 to the 50, and he's finally pushed down right at the 50. Great run by Timothy Peterson in this first quarter.
Yes, sir. That's the way you want us right there, in the first quarter. Like you said, just a real good run by Mr. Peterson there. Give the big hogs, as they like to call them up front, a good job for opening the hole, and he was within an ace of taking it to the house. Got tripped up a little bit right there at the end, but a pretty good first quarter. As a coach, you like to say, win each quarter. So we won this quarter, let's win the next 3.
So at the end of the first, Huskies lead 7-0. We're back to the second quarter. The Sky Zone HD Game of the Week after the break.
Ashe County Ford in downtown West Jefferson wants to be your first and only choice for all your automotive needs. They offer a lifetime warranty on most of the vehicles they sell. They offer the best prices on new Fords and pre-owned vehicles, service, parts, or body shop repairs. And locally owned and operated with the friendliest and best staff, they are your answer for anything automotive you need. The High Country's Ford dealer since 1919. Ashe County Ford. You make the drive, we'll make the deal.
When it comes to insuring your home, business, automobiles, and property, you want an agency you can depend on. Miller Insurance has been serving this region for more than 60 years and are proud to now represent Everett Cash Mutual, which specializes in insuring farm property, equipment, livestock, and more. Before you renew your insurance policies, give us a call at 336-246-7151 or come see us in downtown West Jefferson. Miller Insurance is proud to be your hometown insurance agency that supports our hometown teams.
Welcome back to the Sky Zone HD Game of the Week. We're at Ashe County High School, where Ashe County leads Elkin 7-0 as we start the second quarter. Ashe County does have the football right at midfield.
You have a big Peters run there by Peterson on first down. So, we're dead on the 50-yard line. We just need to see if we can keep it going.
And hand off to Peterson once again. He makes 3-4, still on his feet. He's still just dragging people with him. He's going to pick up 5, maybe 6 yards.
Pretty good little hole, but there we'll say it again. Just a good hard run by Timothy Peterson. Made 3-4 yards after contact. So just another nice.
I still feel like that was a very good spot.
It could have been. It looked like he was up there a little more, but looked like we're getting the 2 back, so we may settle in and see if we can get Mr. Peterson established in this second quarter.
And hand off to Peterson once again, and he's going to get 2, maybe 3 yards as though he pushes the pile. Turning up 3rd and short for the Huskies.
Short down on the play. Or is only 3rd and 4.
Yeah, we picked a few of these up tonight. So, again, which I say it a lot, a big third down play right here because I don't think we're in two down territory right here. So, we need to pick up a first down.
It is 3rd and 4 with 10:52 to go in the second quarter. They're bringing the blitz. And Hudler gets it off to Hutch. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Great throw by Hudler to get rid of that football.
Yeah, nice job. Of course, Hutch was the hot man there. So, and I tell you, they were coming. Good job by Hudler stepping back a little bit and just barely getting that football off. And Hutch gets enough for the first down. Just a good job moving the chains right there.
3 wide receivers to the field side. Poe, the lone receiver, to the boundary. Hudler in the gun.
Damn it.
And it looks like we're going to have a false start against Ashe County. Not sure who moved.
Branson. He was moving.
Looks like Shepard was moving. And that will back up the Huskies. Make it 1st and 15 now. So there we go, Mark. One of them penalties.
Well, and we've said it, all year long. It just seems like, I guess we beat them up a whole lot. It's not all been bad, but it's just, it seems like every time we do this and we're in a rhythm and something happens like that, we just don't ever seem to really get back in that rhythm. So let's see if we can, overcome the mistake right here.
So it's 1st and 15 from the 44 for the Huskies. They lead 7-0 with 10 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Hudler looks to throw, gets it to Cold Iron. He turns up the field. He's up to about the 35-yard line. So he's going to get back the penalty yardage and a few more to bring up 2nd and about maybe 6 for the Huskies.
Yeah, that's a pretty good little play right there. We may be trying to loosen these guys up a little bit with the pass right now to give Peterson some running room, but he's run it well when he's got it. So
Hudler looks to throw on 2nd down. Throws it across the middle, and he threw that one behind his intended receiver looking for Cold Iron.
Yeah, he should have threw that one a little earlier. He that's got to come out of there a little earlier on that one, Cold Iron. And, of course, this ground is another guy slipping down. So, anyway, another huge 3rd down right here.
So we'll bring up 3rd and 6 for the Elks. 3 receivers to the top. Poe, the lone receiver, to the bottom. Hudler in the gun. Looks to throw on 3rd down and gets it out to Poe, who bobbles it, then catches it, and then finally thrown out of bounds, but it will be enough for another Husky first down.
That's just a nice little timing route right there, but Hudler stared him down the whole time, and that corner is pretty close. Poe done a good job of, I'm going to use a basketball analogy here, sort of
blocked him out.
Yeah, sort of boxed him out to get that football, so just a nice play right there.
1st and 10 from the 25. Huskies lead 7-0, 9:36 to go. Hudler looks to throw on 1st down. He gets it out to Shepard. Shepard spins, makes a guy miss. He's going for the end zone, and he's going to get down to he may dive in, and it will be a diving touchdown for Branson Shepard. Great throw and catch from Hudler to Shepard, and he spun and made that guy miss.
Yeah, he went the other way and made him miss, and took it on into the house right there. Big play. Great job, good throw. Good job by the offensive line. Good job by Branson Shepard catching the football and doing the rest.
Peterson on for the PAT for the Huskies. And the PAT is up. And good. So we will take another look at that Hudler to Shepard combination on the K&K Stitch and Screen Instant Replay.
Okay, just what the doctor ordered. Your Ashe County Ford Drive summary. The Ashe County Huskies, it took them 9 plays. They went 80 or about 75 yards, and it ended in a 20-yard touchdown pass from Luke Hudler to Branson Shepard, and Timothy Peterson added the extra point. So with 9:27 left in the second quarter, your Ashe County Huskies 14, Bucking Elks 0.
15 years. We'll take a look at some other area scores real quick. Avery leads Chase 7-0. Watauga, an early lead against Alexander Central, up 14-0. Starmount's up 14-0 home against Allegheny. East is up on West Wilkes 7-0. Kind of a surprise there in that Watauga score.
Not a surprise that they're winning, but 14-0. I'd say by the end of the night that'll be a much closer game. But hey, that Watauga team's pretty daggone good too.
As Peterson kicks it off, and deep kick gets it all the way back to the 10-yard line. And Elkin's got maybe one guy miss, and he's up to about the 27-yard line. And just to talk about that Watauga Alexander Central game real quick, the last 2 years that game has not disappointed.
Oh, yeah, it's been a barn burner the last 2 years, and had a lot to do with who wins that league and so on and so forth. That's a real good football game, and I'm sort of surprised that Starmount's on Allegheny, but that is at Starmount, so...
The Starmount team really surprising some people here to start out the Mountain Valley Conference as they beat Elkin last week and now beating Allegheny tonight as Elkin takes over. 1st and 10, turns around, hands it off up the middle, and Huskies right there. He's going to get 3, maybe 4 yards.
Yeah, they're continuing, running the power game a little bit, and nice little pickup on first down, which, like we talked about, that's what they want. But this Husky defense is sort of all year been a little bit of a bend but don't break mentality, and they've just done a well of a job. So just keep letting them play out there.
Be 2nd and 4 from the 35. And handoff on the crossbuck misdirection, and good job. That entire Husky defensive line.
Yeah, that was LaCroix, all of them, linebackers, and we talked earlier about being disciplined. That was a counter play, and our offside linebackers were at home and just done an excellent job right there for no gain.
It's going to be hard for you to really catch LaCroix out of position. He's always right where he's supposed to be.
Yeah, and I'm going to commend these sophomore linebackers a little bit. For the most part, they stay where they need to be too, but here comes another big third down play here for this defense.
Will be 3rd and 3 from the 36. Huskies lead 14-0 with 8 minutes to go here in the first half. Takes the snap and looks to throw, and incomplete. Now he may have completed it over there. It would be enough for the first down. It's hard to tell from here.
Yeah, that's just a pretty nice little safe, quick little throw out there to one. He gets that ball up a little bit. One actually made a good play going down and getting it and picking up the first down.
That pass was complete to number 1, Ty Parsons. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line for the Elks. 7:49 to go here in the first half. Elkin looks on the option play, and it's fumbled, and the football's on the ground, but Elkin gets back on it.
Yeah, pretty good job. They looked like they had that play set up pretty good. We were coming in pursuit, but the running back a pretty good pitch. He must have looked up a little quicker, so some help right there, and that's going to put him behind the chains. So it's going to bring up 2nd and about 15, and that's where the course of Husky defense likes for him to be, and the offense does not. But, this team's got capability of a big play, so we just got to keep playing.
Will be 2nd 15 from the 37. Townsend in the gun, under center. And he's looking for the hot route, and it's picked off of Branson Shepard. He's got a block. He's up the sideline. He's at the 30, 20. He will go untouched for the Husky touchdown. That is the 2nd touchdown on the night for Branson Shepard, as Huskies now lead 20-0 here in the first half.
Hey, I tell you what, Branson had a big defensive play last week, and they pretty much decided after last week the way he covered, he is playing both ways. Just to overthrow, Branson's where he's supposed to be, catches it, gets one good block, takes it to the house. That's just, hey, we can get the offense scoring and the defense. That's going to be a good thing.
So it's been all Ashe County so far here in this first half as Peterson comes on for the PAT. And the kick is up and is short. I think his shoe man came off. It is no good. His shoe or the dirt or something traveled. He may have.
I believe it was maybe the blocking tee, so he kicked that one too low. But anyway, just a big play right there. I don't know if we give an Ashe County Ford Drive summary. I will right now. Big interception by Branson Shepard. Took it to the house about 30 yards. So there's your Ashe County Ford Drive summary.
Yeah, we'll take another look at it right now. And the Shepard interception on on our K&K Stitch and Screen Instant Replay.
Maybe varsity teams both Belton Trojans. On Thursday, last year traveled Elkin, where the JV team won. But the varsity team was the team.
We come out there like a totally different team in the second half later, too.
I was there for that was the best game all year.
As Ashe County gets ready to kick this ball off, looked at some other area scores. All scores still seem to be the same. Ashe now leading 20-0 here in Ashe County. Avery still up 7-0 over Chase. Watauga still leads Alexander Central 14-0. And Starmount still leads Allegheny. So Peterson to kick the ball off for the Huskies. 6:55 to go here in the first half. Gets off a good kick. Going to get him back to about the 10-yard line. As they return up the sideline, he cuts back. He's got a lot of green grass, but good open tackle in the on the return by number 32. That's Ryan Blevins.
I'm going to tell you, that was a good open field tackle by Ryan right there. One thing that might have helped it, in the middle of that field, like we talked about, is pretty tore up. So, but he had a lot of room if Ryan don't make that tackle on this side. So they're still going, not real good position. Let's see what this defense can do again.
Yeah, he had a lot of green grass in front of him, but good open field tackle by Blevins. Be 1st and 10 from the 24 for the Elks as they turn around and hand it off. And right there is Zach Baer. Good job getting in the backfield and making that tackle for a loss.
And, I said it earlier. It looked like he was in there a couple of times earlier in the first quarter and just didn't get there or whatever. But boy, he sure did that time. Just a great job. And the Elkin coach is frustrated, so he's calling a timeout.
Yeah, good job of this Husky defense. Of course, I don't know why we probably should give them more kudos than we do. We were really nervous and worried that defensively we just couldn't match up with their speed. But Ashe County has come out defensively and just played a heck of a football game.
Hey, they've been fundamentally sound. Not let them get outside and tackled well. Yeah, they've been phenomenal, and they've been that way all year. So, everybody out there, we're sorry if we don't give them enough credit. But
right now we can't change it because we jinxed it.
Yeah. I mean, they still got to keep playing just like the offense. I was sitting over here talking to our buddy from the Mountain Times there, and if we remember the game well, a lot of time left in this game. It's not even halftime yet. So, in last year, this is pretty much the same start the Huskies had, and the Elks come storming back. So,
yeah, they had a phenomenal start to their second half last year down in Elkin. Of course, it feels weird. This is our first time doing Sky Zone, and we've been at Elkin the first 2 years. So now Elkin comes here as they turn around and hand the ball off, and good job tackling about the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, just another very good job there. He picked up 3 or 4, but that brings up 3rd and 7, like you say. Maybe look for a pass or something here, misdirection. We've done a really good job so far of not letting this quarterback get out, because like I say, when I watched him on film, he scared me to death when he got out in the flats and got out in space.
Yeah, we've really kind of kept him bottled up. The only success he's had was up the middle where we've turned him back and had help. Will be 3rd and 9 for Elkin. And they look to throw on 3rd down, set up the screen pass, and he's got one man there to beat, and he holds on. I'm trying to see who that was. Noah Vanoy over there, and he just held on for dear life.
I tell you what, that was a great play by Noah. Everybody else was fooled. He had his man. He stayed on his man. He did not overcommit to where he took a move there, and he about got faked out, but he stuck an arm up, and his buddies come to help him. Just a great job right there by Noah Vanoy.
So it is 4th and long. We'll see if Elkin looks like they're going to punt. So Shepherd will get back deep for the Huskies. 5:35 to go. Ashe County leads 20-0. Shepherd standing about the 43-yard line as we run a guy off late, real late. And they get off the punt, and it's a low punt, and it takes an Elkin bounce. So we're just going to let it roll. Good, smart decision.
Yeah, then low line drivers moving that way. That's sort of what got Mr. Poe in trouble last week with that spin on it. That's a pretty good job right there. Of course, they got a great roll out of it. But, hey, 5:12 left. We got all 3 of our timeouts. We need to go on another nice 9-10 play drive here and see if we can get some more points on the board. forward.
I wouldn't care a bit to see the Huskies use up all 5 minutes and 12 seconds of this second quarter.
Oh, absolutely, and score right at the end.
Because we know how the Huskies handled it right before half. So 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line. Hudler in the gun. And I'm going to hand it off to Peterson up the middle. He looks like he's pulled down right at the line of scrimmage.
Timothy Peterson on the carry stop by Boone Beaver.
Yeah, he might have got a yard right there. Actually, pretty decent spot to give him 2, but not bad. I mean, we got to keep them honest in there, and we know Mr. Peterson's going to get the ball. We need to be careful down here with the lead and just
play smart.
Yeah, play smart and keep being aggressive.
Hudler looks to throw on 2nd down, and he's got Cold Iron, and he caught him on the run. He's across the 40, and, you know, we may have got on Hudler about the throw earlier, but he couldn't have put that one in a better place.
Hey, and people tell me I'm hard on him, and I guess I am, but I'll give him some credit right there. He dropped that one in the bucket, as they like to say. That was a great route and just a great throw right there. So, big play.
So it'll be 1st and 10 from the Elkin 38-yard line. Hudler looks to throw again on 1st down, gets out to Poe. He's got one guy to beat. He stiffs arm, pushes him down. He's still up the sideline, then finally taken out of bounds. And a late flag. And we'll see what this flag's about. Market High School, can an offensive player face mask?
Sure you can. If you grab and twist, the offensive player can face mask. I don't know what he's going to have right there.
The back judge threw it. I mean.
Yeah, and really, you know, I've done this for about 15 years. The back judge has got a better angle at that. No, they're calling it on the defense.
I guess where he got tackled down, laid out of bounds, maybe.
Yeah, maybe so. But anyway, that's going to put us in a real good field position here, and this offensive line needs to get off the ball right here because if it's me, I'm handing it to Peterson the first time.
So it was a face mask against Elkin, and, you know, we talked about the penalty, but you can't not talk about the run Poe had there.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that's what we want. You get him out there. He's got one guy on him, get him in space. He made the first guy miss, and he picked up, 15, 20 yards there.
So Hudler on 1st down, 1st and goal in the gun. And hands it off to Peterson. He's got a hole. He's trying to get to the goal line. He's going to be, looks like just short. He's still on his feet. They finally blow it dead. Good hard run on 1st down, and we'll just let that clock run a little bit.
Yeah, boy, good job. And I want to give number 31 a little kudos out there, too. Dylan Hutchins got a great block on the little trap play right there to get him 4 or 5 yards. So just a good job right there all the way around.
2nd goal from the 4 for the Huskies. Huskies lead 20-0 here with 3:56 to go. Hudler in the gun, turns around, hands it off to Peterson once again. He's going to walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Timothy Peterson.
Like you said, he walked in right there. Just a huge hole by this Ashe County Husky offensive line on that play. So Peterson takes it in right there.
Yeah, he just walked in. Great job of that offensive line, just making holes. And Ashe County kind of has Elkin on their heels right now, leading 26-0 with 3:46 to go as Peterson comes on for the PAT. The kick is up. And it is good, so it'll be 27-0 with 3:46 to go here in the second quarter.
Now let's take a look at our Ashe County Ford drive summary. It just took the Huskies 5 plays right there. They went about 27 yards and it ended in a 4-yard touchdown run with Timothy Peterson. And Timothy Peterson also added the extra point. That is your Ashe County Ford drive summary. With 3:46 left until the half, your Ashe County Huskies 27, Bucking Elks 0. Peterson getting ready to kick off here for the Huskies. So just a very nice short field drive there by Ashe County right there, and just stuck it in again. So let's see here where Mr. Peterson kicks it.
And Peterson's kick is up. And it's taken at the 25. He's got the sideline, and good job. Huskies coming up. That was number 19, Keenan Witherspoon on the tackle.
Yeah, one of those sophomores. Keenan done a great job right there. He looked like he had a lot of room. Witherspoon got up and made the tackle, so they're going to have pretty good field position with 3:39 left until the half. But let's see if and you know as well as I do, last home game we got a shutout, and you know that defense wants to shut them out. But anyway, let's just keep playing here and see if we can maybe get the ball back and go score again, but see what we do right here.
Elkin will start at the 34-yard line and hand off up the middle, and that defensive line, Zach Baer and all those guys are right there.
Doing a well of a job up there, man. I tell you, they're just really doing a good job handling Elkin right now up front. Just minimal pickup, about 3 or 4 yards right there. So just another good job by that Husky front five.
3:10 to go here in the first half. 2nd and 8 for the Elks. And it looks to up, and there's that Husky defense once again. I mean, it's just nowhere for them to go.
Yeah, and that time they was trying a little quick screen out there, and we had it covered, so he had to pull the ball down and really had nowhere to go. He did end up picking up a yard or two on the scramble there, but it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
4 yards to go to the first half marker.
So we'll be 3rd and 5, ball on the 40-yard line. 2:26 and counting to go here in the first half. Huskies lead 27-0. It's been all Ashe County so far on both sides of the football, really. Townsend in the gun. Looks like Ashe County's going to bring some pressure, and they hand it off up the middle. And there's number 9. He's trying to get to the first down, and the Huskies are going to stop him just short.
He got a pretty good spot over there, but it does look like it may be a little short. We'll know right now in a minute. He got a good spot, and they're going to give him the first down there. So anyway, 2 minutes left in the half here. Just got to just hang on here and see what we can do. But that's it. A good start to a drive by Elkin. Give them some credit.
And it's 2 minutes, and they start the clock. Ball on the 44-yard line for Ashe County. For Elkin. And hand off straight up the middle, and not much going there.
Yeah, they're continually sticking with that, trying to establish that fullback up the middle, so you got to be careful.
I was getting ready to say, you think they're setting us up?
I think they're setting us up for something outside, maybe naked bootleg with the quarterback or something, but yeah, I think so.
2nd and 9 with just 1:24 to go here in the first half. Townsend looks to throw. He's going to roll out, and he's got a man open, and it's like he dropped it.
Yeah, just that little flood route. One thing that Elkin does like to do, it looks like to me, is when they pass, they run the flood routes, and it seems like they run them to the short side of the field a whole lot, but a lot of teams like to run plays to their bench, as they call it. So maybe that's the reason there, and quarterback does throw on the run a lot.
It'll be 3rd and 9 now for Elkin. 1:11 to go here in the first half. Huskies flip the defense, and they jump. So they're going to help Elkin out here a little bit.
Yeah, and just, and
you really, I mean, that was the whole defensive line jump.
Yeah, that time, evidently they've been going on the same count for a while, and we definitely wasn't looking at the ball. So that's going to make it more manageable for Elkin. They like 3rd and 5 better than 3rd and 9. So see if we can get a stop right here.
Yeah, no, there's still only 1:11 to go, but remember that penalty. See what comes up.
Yeah.
As they flip a tight end over, and they look to throw, and and got pressure and incomplete. And it looks like he had a man open down. That's number 1, Ty Parsons. But he had some pressure. He couldn't really set his feet to throw.
No, and he's on the move again. I mean, the one he picked out to hit, they had somebody long. Like I said, flood route again. They had somebody long, somebody medium, and somebody in the flats. He went to the middle guy, and really it's just a drop by his receiver.
So it brings a big 4th down here with 1:04 to go. 4th and 5, ball right at midfield. And it looks like they're going to punt.
We really need to be smart right now.
And they get the punt away. It's a high punt.
Catch it.
And
Good.
Branson fumbled it, but then they only got a hit late, and the flag comes in.
He called the fair catch, and I think that's why we're getting a penalty right here, because he's clearly on top of the ball when it hit, and I think it's going to be. We'll wait and see here, roughing on Elkin.
Yeah, it looks like. I mean, he was clearly down and covered up, and they come in. And they're going to wave the flag off.
I agree.
And, Mark, the start of the year, we were, probably rightly so, we were pretty hard on these officials. But the last 2 weeks that we've had, we've been great.
We've had some good crews the last 2 weeks.
1st and 10 from the 15. Just 56 seconds to go here in the first half. Hudler in the gun, 4 wide receivers.
Be smart. Please be smart.
And he hands off, fakes the handoff to Peterson. He's got Raina down the sideline, and just dropped it, man. Great ball by Hudler, though.
Yeah, that was a good throw, just a drop ball right there. And they worried me, this Ashe County.
You think that's their shot? Now they might settle.
I think so. This Ashe County coaching staff is a little too aggressive sometimes for me. Whew, down here deep in this territory.
Harder than an old man.
They had a shot right there.
They stay in the same formation, but now they hand it off to Peterson. He's straight up the middle. He's going to pick up the first down. Now we'll see how aggressive they are. And it's going to stop the clock to reset the chains.
I will say this about the play right there, of course, and I am a little more conservative than what they are. I will say this. One thing with that throw.
The flag way back down here.
Okay, I don't know what. Okay, legal substitution against Elk. But anyway, on that play, at least he was throwing it deep.
Yeah, deep and to the sideline.
Nothing to the
So empty backfield now for Hudler. And he's got pressure straight up the middle. He avoids the pressure. Still on his feet, looks to throw, and he's got a man. And he's caught by Austin Poe. He's at the 30. He's going to go untouched for the Husky touchdown. Holy cow.
That's a great play right there. Of course, in both them passes now, I'm not being hard on this Husky staff here. Both of the passes were looked to go deep. So, he had Cold Iron and Poe there. I'm not sure who he was throwing it to, but it don't really matter now because Austin Poe caught it and took it in.
Yeah, I'm not sure he's throwing it to it. And whoever, I guess it was Cold Iron, kind of ran into the defender, and I don't think either one of them knew where the football even went. I don't think they even knew Austin Poe was there.
I don't think they did neither.
So Peterson on for the PAT. The kick is up, and it is good. So we'll take another look at that long pass from Hudler to Austin Poe. That brings the score 34-0 on our K&K Stitch and Screen Instant Replay. I didn't see that one coming.
And now your Ashe County Ford Drive summary. Took the Huskies 3 plays. They went 70 or 85 yards, and it was a 70-yard touchdown pass from Luke Hudler to Austin Poe. And Timothy Peterson added the extra point. That was your Ashe County Ford Drive summary. Now, with 30 seconds left into the half, your Ashe County Huskies 34, Bucking Elks 0.
Mark, not only have we played a great first half, but I think this is the best half of football that Luke has played all year.
I won't disagree with that at all. That's like and whatever they can say, that's like that throw right there. He's going the other way, and when he went to throw it, I did see Poe cutting over there, and I seen Cold Iron, and I'm going to be honest with you, I didn't know on the run if he had enough arm to get it there, but that was
he threw it a long way on the run.
That was a very good play.
So with 30 seconds to go, Peterson to kick this ball off for the Huskies. And it's a short kick taken at the 30, and Huskies are right there.
Don't throw him down.
That was number 32, Ron Blevins on the tackle.
And also Elliott in there, of course. He makes a lot of plays. He's around a lot of football balls. 24 seconds here, left until the half. And, hey, I don't want to give nothing up here, so we got to be smart, back up a little, and keep them in front of us and tackle.
People who are just listening think, he was our player to watch, and we haven't called his name much. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. That means he's done his job all night, and he's covered his man.
Yeah, he's covered his man, and he's unsung. He's one of these guys that come up here a lot of time and takes on a blocker to turn that runner inside that you do not see. But you've got to have a player like that.
And there's Zach Bear once again making the tackle in the backfield. So 10 seconds, looks like that's probably going to be the last play here of the first half. So great first half for the Huskies here as we head to halftime. They lead 34-0. And let's hope they can come out and just put together that two halves.
Yeah, we got to put together two halves. We must put together two halves. So we got to come out here and finish this football game.
So at halftime, it's 34 for Ashe, Elkin nothing. We'll be back with the second half, the Sky Zone HD Game of the Week after the break.
Ashe County Ford in downtown West Jefferson wants to be your first and only choice for all your automotive needs. They offer a lifetime warranty on most of the vehicles they sell. They offer the best prices on new Fords and pre-owned vehicles, service, parts, or body shop repairs. And locally owned and operated with the friendliest and best staff, they are your answer for anything automotive you need. The High Country's Ford dealer since 1919. Ashe County Ford. You make the drive, we'll make the deal.
When it comes to insuring your home, business, automobiles, and property, you want an agency you can depend on. Miller Insurance has been serving this region for more than 60 years and are proud to now represent Everett Cash Mutual, which specializes in insuring farm property, equipment, livestock, and more. Before you renew your insurance policies, give us a call at 336-246-7151 or come see us in downtown West Jefferson. Miller Insurance is proud to be your hometown insurance agency that supports our hometown teams.
Welcome back to the second half of the Sky Zone HD Game of the Week. We are here at Ashe County High School, where Ashe County leads Elkin 34-0 in a first half that was just dominated on pretty much every aspect of the game by Ashe County.
Yeah, it was. Played a great first half, but as I said, first half. So we need to come out here and continue to play, because last year when we went to Elkin, we were up maybe 26-7 or something, and they come storming back in the third quarter, and then we was in a shootout. So this team can't be too complacent right here, but Shore played a great first half.
Peterson set to kick the ball off for the Huskies. And the ball is in the air. Takes a bounce at the 20, picked up at the 15, and he's going to get right back to about the 21-yard line. Great coverage by the Huskies.
Yeah, good job there getting down. Of course, he got it up to, looks like you said, about the 21-yard line. Just a great job there by the coverage team. And just a few little stats here in the first half. Luke Hudler at quarterback was 13 for 21 for 260 yards and 3 touchdowns. Peterson had 79 yards and a touchdown on 12 carries, and Austin Poe had 5 catches for 115 yards and a touchdown.
So great first half by the Huskies offense and great first half for the Huskies defense, pitching a shutout so far here in the game as Elkin goes to the gun for the first time tonight, trying to get on a screen pass, and there's LaCroix, and I can't tell who the other one over there. They stayed at home the whole time.
Yeah, and that's a very good job, because you got to figure, they went up the middle a lot, tried to get outside on us some, and they couldn't really get their athletes per se in space, and that time they just threw the pass out there, tried to get him in space, and LaCroix and Christopherson done a very good job of getting off blocks and making a play right there.
Brings up 2nd and 10 now for Elkin. And Huskies jump off sides as 2 or 3 Huskies defenders jump across the line, so that will help Elkin out, make it 2nd and 5 now.
Yeah, they got to keep their focus here. Of course, worries me to death right there. You just got to keep your focus and watch the football.
Elkin back under center, handed off up the middle, and Huskies defense is right there. He might have got back maybe a yard or 2.
Yeah, just like we said, so far so good. This Husky defense is pretty much just dominating them right now. Of course, a lot of ball game left, but they're doing an excellent job. Brings up a 3rd and 5 situation for them.
3rd and 5 for the Huskies. Townsend under center. Huskies showing pressure.
Changing something.
And looks like, he's going to change the play.
Gonna snap it. Here's a play clock. 5,
4, 3, 2. Play clock's at 1, and he finally gets it off. Rolls this way. He's got blockers in front of him, and then tries to get rid of it. Oh, Branch and Shepard almost had a shot at getting his 2nd interception.
Yeah, he done a great job of getting that play changed right there and getting the snap off before the play clock ran out, and rolled him out a little bit. And again, we had a little bit of pressure on him and just an errant throw there, so it's going to bring up a punting situation for the Elks.
So it'll be 4th and 5 from the 30, 10-18 to go. Huskies going to force a 3 and out. Shepard back deep for the punt return. And they get the punt off. It's another low kick, and it's going to take a roll. And they've shown, if Elkin's got one bright spot tonight, they've punted real well.
Yeah, they have. Used a low line drive, but they're getting good rolls out of it. So Huskies they're going to have decent field position here to start this drive. But let's see if this offense, they got in a rhythm there late in the 2nd quarter. So let's see if they can stay in their rhythm and continue to play.
And good, hard, smart defense there by the Huskies. Forced a 3 and out. So Hudler will take over. 3 wide receivers, 2 to the field side. Poe, the lone receiver, to the boundary, and they're going to hand it off to Peterson up the middle. And he's got a big run. Going to pick up 7-8 yards. And you just feel like this is probably his time just to beat out a few yards here.
Oh, yeah, you got to I think you continue to play, but, yeah, you're going to run the ball more here and try to, like you said, keep this clock running and get it down the field.
Trying to see if they can shorten this game up a little bit. And fake the handoff to Peterson. Look to throw on 2nd down. He's got pressure. Steps up in the pocket. And that ball just kind of come out of his hands.
Yeah,
I think the pressure might have got to him there.
Yeah, he stepped up and got away from the pressure pretty good. But he probably should have went underneath right there. Shepard was open, but he just couldn't get enough on the throw to get it there.
Yeah, he's kind of bending. I don't know. He tweaked his back there or something. But he's kind of like he got a cramp.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there, but we just missed it.
4 wide receivers now for the Huskies. And handoff is to Peterson, and he ain't got nowhere to go.
Yeah, it looks like that time he ran it the wrong way. Not that he makes many mistakes, but it looks like he should have cut it back there. So, like I said, we need to keep playing offensively. Of course, we took a shot there and missed it, but 3 and out, that's not the way you want to start the 2nd half. And this, I think, is the first punt of the night.
It is the first punt of the night for the Huskies. And Peterson gets off a good high punt. He kicks it over the punter's head, and it takes a roll all the way down to the 25, 24-yard line.
Very nice punt by Peterson right there. You're going to have to get this defense back out here on the field. Of course, they didn't get a whole lot of rest right there, but which, I mean, we're talking about 17, 18, or 16, 17-year-old kids. Of course, they're not as excited, I guess, with the big lead, but which worries me a little bit. But we're playing a great football game, and just get the defense here to get us another stop.
So with 8:53 to go here in the 3rd quarter, Huskies still lead 34-0. Elkin takes over from the 24-yard line, 1st and 10. And it looks like he's going to look to pass on first down, rolls out, got his man, and incomplete. And the ball was tipped at the line.
Yeah, just, and then I've really, and the quarterback is sort of short, so maybe that's why they roll him out so much. And that was a pretty decent throw, but that's a hard throw for him to make, so it's going to bring up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, and after he got rid of the football, he took a shot from Zach Baird.
Yeah, we've been getting pretty good pressure on him all night.
So Townsend in the gun once again. Tried to draw the Huskies off sides. Did a better job that time watching the football.
Yeah, it was a much better job. Good discipline right there by the defense.
So it looks through. He's going to roll once again and maybe try to take off. And the Huskies string it out. He gets maybe 2 yards.
Yeah, done a good job, like I say, on film. And, of course, and it was Steady LaCroix over there. He just waited on him, didn't really go for none of his shake and bake, and just got him out of bounds. Good job right there by the Husky defense.
Brings up 3rd and 10. Excuse me, not 3rd and 10. 3rd and 6 for the Elks. Townsend will go back under center in the I formation. And he's going to throw it out to number 1. He's going to try to make a couple guys miss. He's going to be close to the first down. See what spot he gets. It's going to be right at the sticks.
Yeah, it's going to be, I think, a first down there. He made it up past the yard line right there. So, yeah, nice play by Elkin to pick up the first down. Good job by us, though. You know, we've done a good job of corralling him. One's one of their athletic kids, and he was in space that time. But pretty decent job right there.
We'll bring up 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line for the Elks. And it's a run on first down. The quarterback's going to keep it, and he's got nowhere to go. He's going to lose yardage.
Yeah, mishandled the handoff there, and then the quarterback had to pick it up, and luckily we were still in there getting pressure, so lost a yard right there. So it's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Looks like Elkin will go back to the gun now. 3 wide receivers. They flipped it back to the other side. Like he's trying to draw them off sides once again. Huskies defense stays home. Takes a snap, going to roll once again. He's got the flood route and really nowhere to go with the football, and LaCroix almost picked it off.
Yeah, he threw it. That was LaCroix wasn't but about 5 yards ago, and that was a bullet there. But a nice coverage again by the secondary. They of course, I said it earlier, love to run this flood route, looks like, and we had everything covered. He had nowhere to go with the football.
We're bringing up 3rd and 11 for the Elks, and Huskies could, force another stop here.
Yeah, I mean, this defense is lights out. Big 3rd down and 11 right here.
And he looks to throw. He drops deep in the pocket, going to set up a screen. And he's got blockers, but Ashe County comes up and makes the tackle.
I tell you what, he set that up good. They run everything deep, and Gabe Bear there just really read the screen and made a great play right there because he had, like you said, he had the blockers in front, and they just missed Gabe, and he just made a real good tackle.
So we'll bring up 4th and 6. Elkin's going to punt once again. Branch and Shepherd deep. And Ashe County is just a fingertip away from blocking every one of these. And it takes another right roll and going to get up to the 21-yard line.
Yeah, and that's still a good job by Branson not to field that ball right there. You know, you got a 34-point lead. You really don't want to do anything to give them any life. So just another good job. Let's see if this offense can do a little better on this second drive in the second half.
Let's see how long it takes him to come get it. There you go. See if he gets to carry it again.
So with 5:51 to go here in the third quarter, Huskies take the ball over on down to 1st and 10. Hudler looks to throw on first down, gets it out to Poe, and he breaks the ring. He is not going to be caught. He's at the 50, 40, 30, 20, 10. Touchdown, Austin Poe. Mark, I hope you can write quick because that was a quick drive summary right there.
Yeah, ain't gonna take me too long on that one. That's just a little quick screen pass out here to Poe. He split the two defenders, and we all know that he is very fast, and he just took it to the house. Good job right there by this Husky offense to come out here and answer. I'll give it that.
So looks like the Huskies are going to go for 2 here and try to get this thing to 42. Maybe get that continuous clock. Hudler's changing the play, and he's going to call a timeout. And Coach Piscopo is not happy.
He's not happy with
he don't get upset very often.
No, he don't, but he is not happy with a couple of the receivers over there. I don't know if they lined up wrong or what happened, but you know, these coaches keep coaching, and like you say, we had to burn a timeout right there, but it does look like, of course, we did miss the one kick extra point. It does look like we're going to try to go for 2. I'm not going to say we're trying to get it into the kill rule right here. I think it's just something that maybe we're working on a little bit for later on. You might need a 2-point conversion to win a game.
So, you know, to me, I think that's the first time out we've called in a long time. I can't remember the last time we even called time. It's been games.
Yeah, I can't really remember one either. I'm sure we've called some maybe, but no, we hadn't really needed to really, I guess, because this, of course, so far so good, but this Husky team has played real well at home this year so far.
Yeah, the home field has fared well for the Huskies. And they get it on the screen to Shepard, and the 2-point after is good, so that brings your score 42-0 Ashe County.
Yeah, just a nice play right there. They lined it up right and sort of took the 2 out and brought Branson under a little shallow route, I guess you would say, and had the blockers out in front and pick up the 2-point conversion. Okay, your Ashe County Ford drive summary. It took the Huskies 1 play, 180 yards. Touchdown pass from Luke Hudler to Austin Poe. And the 2-point conversion was added by Branson Shepard on a pass from Luke Hudler. So your score now, with 5:38 left in the third quarter, your Ashe County Huskies 42, Bucking Elks 0.
And we'll take another look at that Hudler to Poe touchdown on our K&K Stitch and Screen instant replay.
Okay.
So the Huskies set to kick the ball off, and, you know, Mark, we talked about it before the game. A lot of people, beginning of the year, and the coaches picked Elkin to win the conference.
They picked them definitely to be up there as one of them competing for this conference championship, and they still might yet. I mean, they're a talented team, but we got to give this Husky team a lot of credit. They come out here tonight ready to play some football.
So Peterson set to kick it off. Ball is up in the air. Taking at the 15. Cross to the 20. He 40. He's got blockers. Look at it. Peterson don't catch him. And he does push him out of bounds.
Yeah, that's a nice return right there. Like you said, he had blockers. Of course, you got Peterson kicks it, so he's back as the safety. And give Christopherson a little credit there. He got blocked to begin with, but then he kept hustling, and he also helped Peterson run him out of bounds right there. But Elkin's going to start with great field position.
Elkin will start with great field position. First and 10 from the Elks, and he's going to keep it on the quarterback keeper. He's crossed the 40, and he's going to tackle about 39-yard line.
Holds on to the ball. And brought down by number 14, Alex Nicola.
bring up second. And we'll say 4 for the Elks. They're going to go quick here. They're going to get right back to the line in the gun, trailing 42-0 with 4:29 to go in the third quarter. The handoff is to number 2, Sturdivant, and he's going to get probably enough for the first down.
Yeah, good job. Good job by Bear there, but also a good job by Thurman, the Elkin running back with the second effort.
What happened?
And we'd have a stoppage of play as they reset it. Going to get it going here. Be 1st and 10 for the Elks, and they turn around and hand it off, and he's going to get maybe 3 yards. There's those linebackers and Zach Bear once again.
And the Bear brothers right there teamed up on him that time. Good job there by the Husky defense.
So the ball's at about the 35-yard line. It will be 2nd 8 for the Elks. And it's a high snap, goes over the quarterback's head, and he's just going to have to fall on it. And unfortunate play for the Bucking Elks, but, good thing for the Huskies.
Yeah, just a little high snap there, and it looked really hot, too. So it just went over his head, and a big loss there for Elkin.
Mark, and I don't want to see anything, bad happen to teams, but this kind of thing has happened to the Huskies all year, and it's kind of nice to see the shoe on someone else's foot.
Yeah, I mean, we've done our fair share of this, and this Husky team is, Farmer tonight, unless something drastically happens here, we're looking to win our 4th game of the year, and we hadn't won 4 games in the last 2 years. We've been both 3 or whatever, so...
And a late flag as Reyna and the defender get tangled up. And I got a feeling that was probably against Ashe County.
I don't know there. It looked like one of them looked like offense might have been holding him down a little bit.
It might have been.
Because Christopherson looked a little frustrated that he couldn't get his hand loose there.
Offensive pass interference called against Elkin.
It was good pass coverage. I mean, he was with him step for step the whole way.
It was real good coverage. Of course, the Huskies declined the penalty here, so of course, going to bring up another punting situation here for Elkin.
See if Shepherd can get a chance to return one of these low punts. They're going to move Branson up a little bit, which is pretty good idea. Clock rolling. It is down to 1 minute and 20 seconds to go here in the third quarter. And the punter takes a snap and just missed it once again. And this time he gets a booming punt and stops at about the 21-yard line, so the Huskies will take over there.
Yeah, that's a very good punt right there by the Elkin kicker. So, and I look here, of course, the clock's running continuous now, so I would think we're going to try to hand the ball off some here, but we'll have to see what they come up with.
Yeah, you think about, when do you start putting a few of these other guys in, but you think about the quarterback position, we really don't have a backup.
Well, our backup has got a broke hand, so I don't know. I think Austin Poe is what we're calling the emergency quarterback, so going to let Hutch run it here a little.
And Hutch is motoring ahead. He's going to pick up 7-8 yards.
Bill Hutch is on that carry.
Yeah, it looks like he didn't pick up quite as much. They're going to give him about maybe 5 or 6.
Yeah, nice blocking, nice run by Hutch there. I sort of look to see us do the same thing. Probably going to let the quarter run out here.
So that will be the last play of the third quarter. So as we head to the fourth quarter, the Huskies lead 42-0. We'll be back for the Sky Zone HD Game of the Week after the break.
Ashe County Ford in downtown West Jefferson wants to be your first and only choice for all your automotive needs. They offer a lifetime warranty on most of the vehicles they sell. They offer the best prices on new Fords and pre-owned vehicles. Service, parts, or body shop repairs. And locally owned and operated with the friendliest and best staff, they are your answer for anything automotive you need. The High Country's Ford dealer since 1919. Ashe County Ford. You make the drive, we'll make the deal.
When it comes to insuring your home, business, automobiles, and property, you want an agency you can depend on. Miller Insurance has been serving this region for more than 60 years and are proud to now represent Everett Cash Mutual, which specializes in insuring farm property, equipment, livestock, and more. Before you renew your insurance policies, give us a call at 336-246-7151 or come see us in downtown West Jefferson. Miller Insurance is proud to be your hometown insurance agency that supports our hometown teams.
Welcome back to the Sky Zone HT Game of the Week. I am Dusty Farmer. Along with me, as always, is Mark Hudler. As we head to the fourth quarter, it has been all Huskies. They lead 42-0, and they hand the ball off once again to Dylan Hutchinson. He's going to just drag a few people with him. He's going to get close to the first down. And he will pick up the first.
Yeah, just another tough, hard run by Mr. Dillon there. Just there's nothing there for you to hit, and that kid is deceptively, he can fool you with his speed and his quick feet, but another good run there by Dillon.
So, Mark, we'll take catch a break here. We'll take another look at some other area scores here in a minute. As the Huskies, I think, are going to maybe work a little bit of the play clock, waiting for it to start. Play clock still hasn't started. Hudler snaps, hands it to Hutchinson once again. He just busts through, and he's dragging people, Mark. He's got the first down and more as helmets. Oh, the football comes loose. Sorry to say, helmets come off. Football comes loose.
Yeah, we got helmets and everything in there. We talked about it earlier. That's a good, hard run, and he kept fighting for yardage, and they got the ball out. It's a shame there that he fumbled it with as good as he was running the ball, but just a good job there by Dillon.
So the Elkin Elks will take over, and we'll take a quick look at some other area scores. One to mention, Watauga's now up 28-0 over Alexander Central.
And that is really surprising. I mean, not, that it's Watauga's winning, but I would have thought Alexander Central would at least put some points on the board.
Yeah, I would have too. And handoff up the middle once again. There's Zach Barrett once again making a tackle. And another score that kind of surprises me, Starmount, who beat Elkin last week, is beating Allegheny 21-0 right now.
Yeah, I mean, Starmount, they played some pretty good kids or pretty good teams in the preseason. So, of course, big win over their arch rival last week, so that's give them a little confidence, because I tell you, that Allegheny team impressed me last week.
Yeah, they did me too, and that running back that they had was just a beast.
Yeah, and that offensive line and defensive line was very physical.
They are at Starmount tonight. And they hand it off once again up the middle. And it looks like he's going to be close to the first down. With a 9:25 to go here in the fourth quarter, Huskies still lead 42-0.
Yeah, just, they're running it. Of course, the clock's running. And like you said, and one thing with being shorter numbers, we still have to leave some kids out there. But good play by LaCroix right there. And I'm sure this defense, and I mean,
they want to shut it out.
And why not? They've been much maligned the last couple years, but hey, they're no more. Mm-hmm. This is a good Husky defense.
And handoff up the middle once again. There's Noah Vanoy grabs a hold of him, and then a bunch of Huskies come through.
Yeah, just a good job there by Noah, and and then got a lot of help from his buddies. Like I say, pretty nice run by the Starmount guy there. Picked up about 3 yards. Now he's going to move him back here a little bit. So picked up a couple. And it looks like the refs is talking to the defense there. We don't need to, run that mouth or anything, but because we've just played really way too well tonight.
And they hand it off up the middle once again, and he's going to get maybe 2 or 3 yards.
Yeah, just, but I mean, 2 yards in a cloud of dust. Gonna bring up 3rd and 5. just can't say enough. They're just playing real solid here. Don't fall asleep on the pass right here, though.
Bring up third and we'll say 4, maybe 5. They flip the defense. Hand it off straight up the middle once again, and there he is, a big hit. Zach Bear and number 63, Logan Richardson.
Yes, sir. Logan brought everything he had right there, and so did Zach Bear. Nice play.
You know it's a good hit when you hear the crowd react like that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can hear helmets and pads and everything right there.
Don't hear that much in NFL games anymore.
No, you don't, especially if you're going to hit the quarterback.
So the clock continues to run, 7:11 to go here in the fourth. Huskies still lead 42-0. This Huskies defense trying to pitch a shutout here. It's 4th down. They stay in the eye, hand it to the fullback, and he's going to be close. See the spot. He's going to be just short. I think it's going to be Ashe County football.
Yeah, either way, it looked like a fumble, too, and that we recovered, but he was short of the first down. So we're going to get it back with 6:47 here left in the game, and I'm going to guess we're going to see Mr. Hutchinson carry the ball here for the remainder of it.
Yeah, I don't think we'll see Mr. Peterson carrying the football anymore tonight.
No, I don't believe we will neither. And
probably won't see the ball in the air much either.
No, I wouldn't think we would throw it here. So we're just trying to get out of here healthy and with another conference win and get this 6 minutes off the clock.
And hand it off up to Hutch. He's got a big hole up to the 40. He's going to have a first down. And Mark, one of the sophomores that really ain't got to see much playing time this year, number 6, Camden Current, is in at receiver.
Okay, so they pulled him up a little. He's I think he's playing both ways, and it's good to see him in the game out there.
Well, anyway, that's what the roster says. It's not Current.
I don't know if that's current or not, just from looks, but that is what the roster says.
Hudler working the play clock. Of course, the play clock is going. He's going to have to look at the back judge and hand off to Hutchinson once again. He's just barreling his way. And he's going to be close to another first down.
Hey, I tell you, this line is still working up there at Mr. Hutchinson. He's getting 8-9 yards a carry.
Yeah, it's 2nd and 1 for the Huskies. 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Huskies just trying to close this thing out and get out of here with a shutout victory. They bring in a few different offensive linemen. And hand off to Hutch, and he's going to have the first down. He's still barreling up to the 25-yard line. It just keeps motoring.
Another 12, 15-yard run there by Dylan, and we're changing some people out right here. But give this a daggone offensive line a lot of credit. Again, of course, like we say, there's 4 seniors up there and 1 junior, and they've just really done a well of a job this year.
Yeah, Harmon, Peaches, Hunter Knight, Jesse Kemp, Colby Baldwin.
Kemp, they've just done an awesome job all year long. Looks like we're 21. Adam Elliott, Drake Elliott is going to get a chance probably to run the football right here. Big hand for Dylan as he comes off the field.
Yeah, Dylan's going to come off and get a much-needed break. And handoff is to Elliott. He gets the hole, and he's going to get 3-4 yards. Hutch probably wanting a little oxygen right now.
He probably did. Of course, he's a well put together little young man, and he probably did need a little rest right there. So.
Yeah, he's like a little bowling ball going through there.
He sure is. And like I said earlier, there's nothing to hit.
No, there's not. He's all legs.
Yeah.
3:20 to go here in the fourth quarter. Hudler in the gun, waiting on that play clock. Takes the snap, hands it off to Elliott. He's got a hole. He's going to pick up 4 yards.
Yeah, and just another good job. Going to bring up 3rd and about 7, but I don't really think this Ashe team really wants to stick another one in here. We'll see, but Elliott's having Elliott having a little trouble with his shoes, so he's going to have to come out and going to put LaCroix in.
No, I think they're just trying to run this thing out. One of them things, if it happens, it happens.
Oh, yeah. The Elkin team ain't going to fault them if they run it in.
2:25 and counting. Huskies going to get out of here with a victory tonight, and just a great all-around victory tonight. And handoff is LaCroix, and he's going to be tackled. He's going to bring up 4th and about 6.
Yeah, going to bring up 4th and 6, and of course you're not going to punt. You're just going to hand it off one more time, and then Elkin will get the ball back with 1:59 left.
It's Mark with 1:51 to go. Talk about player of the game, and I think you end up with maybe 4, maybe 5 tonight, but I think the player of the game's got to be Luke Hudler.
I'll go along with that, but there's a lot of kids defensively, offensively that could be players of the game. Sort of sitting here thinking maybe the whole defensive team and the coach.
Austin Poe had a great night.
Just a great night by everybody. This coaching staff had them ready to play, so just a great job. LaCroix there on the run. Not going to be enough for the first down, but like we said, clock's running down, and that's what we want. It's almost under a minute here, but yeah, Luke did have a very good game. It's
probably his best game of the year. Yeah.
No doubt about it. And but you got to give the Poe and them and Cold Iron and Shepard and them receivers some kudos for catching that football and doing their job. And you got to give, like we said, Baldwin, Peaches, and Kemp and that offensive line up there. Also, don't want to leave anybody out, but Hunter Knight, and it just done a well of a job. And of course, we can't forget Harmon up front.
And Mark, where do we head next week?
If I'm not mistaken, Mr. Farmer, we head to North Wilkes High School. So be another big game. Just
Yeah, I never did find a score in that North Wilkes Central game, but in a very good North Wilkes team so far this year.
Oh, yeah. They turned the ball over, sounded like to me too much against East Wilkes, and about come back and pulled that game off, which we know East Wilkes is a good team. But, this is a big win for this Husky team. They're going to go to 4-2 overall and 2-0 in the league, and they've just not been there in a long time.
No, they haven't, and so far they remain perfect here at home.
And they putting up big numbers here at home, so they definitely like their home field advantage right now.
So that will do it. Our final score from Ashe County. Ashe County wins 42-0 over Elkin. As Mark said, we will head to North Wilkes next week. So join us there for our Sky Zone HD Game of the Week. For Mark Hudler, I'm Dusty Farmer. We'll see you guys next week.